Monday. You have the whole weekend. How was your work week last week? How was the weekend? Let's start with gratitudes. I just have to be with work. It can be personal too. Please share.
I hit my minimum goal for the month. I got a contract over the weekend. So.
Oh, that's great.
That's cool. So
that's
far.
Cool. Wow.
It's not my goal for the month, but
yeah.
It's the minimum.
But that's great. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. Actually, I'm going to start picking on you guys a little bit because I want to know everyone's name. So can you please introduce yourself?
Carlos.
Carlos. Are you on a team?
Yeah.
Who's team? Oh, fabulous team. Oh, he's smiling. Okay. That's wonderful. That's great. Thank you so much for sharing. Congratulations. That's awesome. Anyone else? Gratitudes, wins. Eric, please.
It's just awesome that I live in a state where you can like go 2 hours in either direction and on whatever kind of weather you want. You want snow, you can go to the mountains. You want to go out south, you can go out south.
Right.
Just walk to explore. So.
That's great. Yeah, we do live in a beautiful state. That's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. Did you do something great this weekend?
I just went down to Center Valley as well.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, good. Good.
There's like 55 degrees.
Oh, wow. That's nice. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. Anyone else? Tyler.
It was like 11:45 last night. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep for the call last night. But the reason being is like I sent a text out to my team. Just to see how each one had grown. It's usually a brand new agent to an experienced agent of like your skills better and better. And it's impressive. It's like doing this.
It's amazing.
So it's fun.
Oh, that's such a nice thing to share. Thank you so much. I mean, someone that's working with you day in, day out, and then being proud of your accomplishments and things that you are doing on daily and asking you to be involved is amazing. Thank you, Tyler, for sharing that. That's really important for all of us to remember to be thankful and to work hard every day, knowing that you're with a big team that appreciates all your efforts that you're doing daily. That's great. Wonderful. Anyone else to share? Come on, guys. Okay, I'm gonna start picking on you guys. Can you please introduce yourself? I'm trying to get familiar with all the names because I love it that the teams are in here this morning and they're role playing, and I would just like to get to know everyone else. Your first time coming. Oh, well, congratulations! I'm really happy that you're here. Did you just start with the company? It's your first time morning meeting. Oh, well, welcome, Lourdes. Thank you so much for sharing that. How was your experience this morning? Is this new? It's new. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Well, welcome. You should come definitely much more. The energy is amazing in here. Everyone is so involved, and it's wonderful to be here. It's like a big family, so it's wonderful. Anyone else? Gratitudes, wins.
Grateful for my wife. She called. She texted me. She said on my phone. I had no clue. I took my dog out and I came back up and she's like, "Yeah, you have to go get your hair." And I'm like, "I never texted the guy." And she was like, "I texted him. He can take you right now." I was like, "What?"
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm grateful for my wife.
That's so funny. That's so awesome to share. That's hilarious. Okay, Jeff.
I took a fish boat Saturday.
Oh, that's great. Congratulations. Thank you for sharing that. That's great, especially over the weekend. Sometimes we don't work or we try to relax or things like so. Working on physicals over the weekend is a difficult thing to do. So that's wonderful. Congratulations. Anyone else wins? Gratitudes. How many in here on Tyler's team? Okay, I'd like everyone to introduce themselves. I met you in the bathroom for a minute.
Patricia.
Patricia, how long have you been with the company and how long have you been with Tyler's team? A year. Oh, wonderful. That's great. How's everything going? How's work going? This is Patricia, everybody.
Patricia.
I mean, all your team, you know each other, but it's nice to kind of expand and learn everyone's names in here too. Other gratitudes wins.
Oh, sure.
Please, Barbara, go ahead.
I'm grateful for my family because I know I'm pretty strict on my schedule because obviously you need to rest. So I'm like, okay, I can hang out these days, and they've been pretty cool about it. So I'm grateful for them. Like yesterday, I went to see my mom. Usually I don't go to some things, but I went to see her, and it was nice because they are understanding. So
Oh, that's so sweet. That's nice.
I'm grateful for people who support your goals.
Oh, that's great. That's always nice to hear. Thank you for sharing that. It's wonderful. Anyone else? Gratitudes wins. So I'm going to share my gratitude because I'm overwhelmed with emotion. Just like Tyler, sometimes you go through 3 or 4 days. We all went to Tony Robbins. There was a big group of us there. It was, I think we had reserved seating for almost 51 people. So I want to thank everyone that came, everyone that was in the energy and wants to improve their thoughts and wants to be motivated to change. And you know, I'm just so grateful for an office and a team that George, John, Lindsay has introduced to everybody here because I had never been to Tony Robbins. I mean, I've seen his videos and things like that, but just the mindset, just the actual realization of everything that we have that's negative in our life, half of it is our self-manifested. It's just make-believe, really, if you think about it. And I realized that more and more when I was sitting there. And it's very emotional and it comes over you in a way like, what the hell have I doing all my life? You know, you kind of think like that. And I was so overwhelmed because you don't realize you have these things, these constraints, and these invisible barriers that you create for yourself. They're really physically not there. And we do that to ourselves, and we don't realize that we're doing that until someone like Tony Robbins is yelling in your face that, hey, so what is stopping you? It's your self-belief. Like, if you think, I want to talk about limiting beliefs. I'm going to play this video just to kind of have you guys realize what type of experience we had there. And this company is dedicated for your growth, for you to become a better leader, for you to change your mindset so you can go out there because you know it's hard to be an agent and physically go and do your work daily, every day, feed your business. But if you become strong, you become a good leader, and you have all the tools and your mindset that you are unstoppable, that's it. There's no stopping you because you do these things for yourself. You do these things to feed your business and becoming a better leader and experiencing everything that you can do that's possible, you become a better leader for your clients. Once you have that belief in yourself, you're just unstoppable because your energy, your positive mindset, it feeds off of everyone that you are around. And they feed off of you in your calls, in your presentations, in your even in your introduction. I always say your introduction, your small talk is a platform of your personality. It's really true. Like if somebody walks in here and says, hey Tyler, how's it going? See, he responded, right? It's great. That's an introduction. The next time you meet that person, be like, hey, how are you doing today? It grows and it grows and it grows. Why? It's because your personality is your presentation, it's your persona, it's the connection that you have with someone. And if you are in a good state and if you are in a positive mindset, it feeds. Everyone feeds off of your energy, and when you think positive outcomes happen. The person in front of you responds in a positive way, and it's just all in your own head. So if you're having a bad day, go back to think about something that gave you gratitude, like last night, Tyler. Right?
Yeah, one thing I do on prospecting is about my feeling. It's that I'm going to stop prospecting, leave, and they will see so meditating on my desk. Here's like a gratitude state, and then I restart. That's all you're going to do is you continue to make
Absolutely. That's absolutely 100% true. When you're on a call and you're frustrated, that frustration, that could be your next client. Every call you have is a minimum $10,000. It's minimum a person, somebody that needs your help, but because of your energy, because of the way you present yourself on the phone, they connect with you or they don't connect with you. And it's all about energy because they don't see you. They don't see your facial expressions, but they can hear your positive tones. They can hear how you're communicating with them, how you care for them, how you're actually there to help them out on the phone call. You can tell that emanates through your energy and positive And this past weekend, sorry if I'm talking too fast, this past weekend has really awakened me to things that I didn't realize I had. And those are called limiting beliefs. And I want to say thanks to Lindsay and George and John, because you grow so much, and I never knew that until I came to this company. That how your physiology, how your mindset and your positive thinking really affects your life daily. And every moment that you can't reset from a negative thought, it emanates throughout the day, and it just ruins your day. So having a positive mindset and knowing that those limited beliefs, they're something that you put there. They're really not there. Like if I stand up in front of this room, today I'm actually not nervous at all because I'm just so excited and I'm full of gratitude just because somebody else has to, someone's so powerful. I mean, he's so powerful that he can silence a room of 15,000 people. And I was just in awe, and I was crying half the time. I'm a crybaby anyways, but still. And anyone else, like I want to share with you guys, like things that you have overcome, things that limit you guys. Share that with me. Like what do you think in your mind that has held you back? Please, go ahead.
I have to constantly battle myself and tell myself I am going to do something. Like we've talked about this, like you gotta suffer. Yeah, like 500. If I see 500K, I don't know why, but like I get nervous. And I have to tell myself like I'm fine. It's awesome service.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's something that you think in your own mind, right? You bring that up, but the person that you're speaking to has no idea that you feel this way. So it's your own, and then what happens is you manifest those feelings and it comes out of you. But if you think positive, like, oh, now you should say, that's badass. That's 500K. Okay, I'm gonna make that call. I'm gonna do this. And so you just think positive, and the positive outcome comes in front of you. Anyone else? A limiting belief that you have in your mind that you don't physically know that you have it, that stops you from moving forward. Okay.
She's not the only one with that same feeling. When you were at Tony,
Yeah.
I then remember how many people in that crowd had that very same limiting belief. I mean,
Yeah.
almost 9/10 of the whole crowd believe it's something.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. How do you want to share? Thank you.
It's very hard. But like it's like right now. But I also feel like changing your response is changing your expectation and appreciation. That's really the change that I'm focused on as far as
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And you're looking at what you have versus what you don't have. Honestly, everything comes from gratitude, you guys. If you are thankful now, aren't we all happy that we woke up this morning? Right? That's a big blessing in itself. Getting ready, wearing nice clothes, driving your cars to come to work, and to have such a strong group of people that are sharing the same beliefs, that are sharing the same struggles, that are sharing the same victories and the success that you have. We are blessed to be in an environment like this that's self-driven, and you have leaders and you have support that help you do these things daily, and it all comes from gratitude. I don't know if you remember me writing that on the board, but goals starts with G, and it starts with gratitude. Gratitude. If you have the gratitude of what you have, you are positive of what is there to come. And that's just be thankful every day where you are, what you're doing. Everything that you lose, a bad experience that you have teaches you. Everything that good comes to you, you're like, yes, I did that. That's a pat on the back. So it's an experience. I just want you guys to hear this out because this is what has really got me thinking, and I want us to relax for a second and just listen to this. Like, okay, it's only 6 minutes.
Most of us have situations where there are, for all of you listening, a place where you have some unfinished business. Maybe,
That's the story of my life, Tony.
okay, well, I think a story of all our lives, right? It's just being human, right? But it's a place where there's something that you should have handled and you haven't handled it with a person or situation. It stresses you out. And so what we tend to do is focus on other stuff because we don't want to have to deal with that because it's stressful, because it's painful. And so think of something that on a 0 to 10 scale, where 10 is totally stressed out and 0 is not at all. Pick something that's unfinished business in your business or personal life with something or someone, and it's at least a 7, 8, 9, or a 10, just so you can see that this really works. Now, by the way, there are hundreds of ways to do this. I'm just going to give you this one because we can do it in 2 minutes, right? So I'm hoping, Tim, do you have one by chance?
I do.
You don't tell me the content. Okay, perfect. You don't need to tell me the content. No one else tells the content. All right, everyone, if you would, just for a moment. I don't have any music in the background, which I do to enhance this normally, but let's just do it. Put both your hands on your heart.
I want everyone to do this.
And physically breathe deep into your heart. And as you're breathing deep in your heart, feel the strength of your heart. Feel the power of your heart. Feel the beauty of your heart. What are you proud or grateful that your heart has guided you to do or to give or to feel or to enjoy? And feel the strength of your heart. Breathe into it. Feel the blood flow, the oxygen. And feel grateful for your heart first. Because think about it. You didn't have to earn this heart. It was given to you. You didn't have to prove your value or your worth. You didn't have to accomplish anything. Something loved you enough to give you the gift of life. And as long as its heart is beating, you have that gift and you live. It beats 100,000 times a day. It pumps blood through 60,000 miles of blood vessels. We put them end to end. They go around the earth twice at the equator. That's what's inside every one of us. And you don't have to think about it. What a gift. So as you breathe in your heart, feeling your powerful heart, I want you just for a moment, we're going to think of 3, but just think first of one event in your life, one experience, one moment that you could feel so grateful for if you wanted to. A magic moment, a sacred moment, a sexy moment, a beautiful moment, a loving moment, any moment that really you could feel grateful for if you wanted to right now. And then step into that memory for a minute. Like step in your body as if you were there. See what you would have saw then as if you're there, or hear what you'd hear back then, or breathe the way you were breathing back then. And if you filled up with that sense of gratitude for that moment, how do you smile when you feel so grateful or so thankful? What's the look in your eyes? How do you breathe? What's the look in your face when you feel really, really grateful? And just fill it up, fill up with gratitude. The reason we use gratitude, by the way, is the 2 emotions that mess us up most is anger and fear. And you can't be grateful and angry simultaneously. It's the antidote. You can't be fearful and angry simultaneously. So fill up with the gratitude. Now think of a second moment you could feel truly grateful for. And again, breathe deep in your heart. Feel that power. Just think of any other moment. It could be from your childhood or adulthood. It could be last week, it could be today, it could be 10 years ago. Any moment that you could just truly feel like that was grace, that was magical, that was beautiful, that's magnificent. Something that gives you the feeling of tremendous gratitude if you really focused on it. Breathe it, feel it, enjoy it, fill up with gratitude. Then finally, think of a third moment you can feel truly grateful for. Step in it, see it, feel it, be there. Feel the gratitude. What were you so grateful for? What are you grateful for? And then maybe throw one extra one in. Think of a coincidence. We all love when life happens for us, not to us. We love coincidences because we didn't do anything. Something happened for us. You were going to do one thing and you met somebody that you developed a partnership with, or became a friend or a lover or the love of your life, or maybe a business opportunity came from a coincidence, or an insight came from a coincidence that's been so valuable in your life, something you're grateful for. What's the coincidence that led to something you're so grateful for? And feel the gratitude for that. And was it a coincidence or were you guided? Now as you breathe in your heart, You've been doing this for about 2 minutes. Keep breathing, keep feeling it, feeling grateful. Let's use this state to solve the problem state. So the easy way to do that is keep breathing your heart, stay out of your head, in your heart. And think of that situation that's unfinished business that stressed you out in the past. But keep breathing this beautiful state and ask yourself this question. Ask yourself, all I need to focus on in that situation, all I need to focus on, all I need to remember is what? Your heart knows. All I need to focus on, all I need to remember, all I need to do in that situation is what? Your heart knows the answer. All I need to focus on, all I need to remember, all I need to do is, and then your heart probably knows the answer. I've done this a million times. Not every one of you, but in a normal room, I'd have people say, raise your hand if you've got that answer. 98, 99% of people usually do, even with this simple technique.
Just feeling that and knowing and taking that minute, like you say, you go out and meditate, just to collect your thoughts and putting a positive spin on something that you have, something that is valuable to you, something that you can tie why you do so much work, why you have those goals. If you have a goal that scares you, okay, cut it in half and make it a 6-month mark. Cut that in half and do it monthly. Do it a 90-day. Do it 30 days. Do it week by week. Do it day by day. Okay. If it scares you to do that, start by today. Oh, I hit my goal today. Isn't that so exciting when you can wake up and say, this is why I'm doing it. You do it either for kids, or you do it for family, or you do it for your own future. You do it because you tie it to, I want to buy that house. I want to go live in this state, or I want to go do this. Tie what you worked so hard for to something that's great, something that's a great memory for you, that you can go be emotional about it, because that is, if you lead from your heart and you don't get in your head that, oh my gosh, I just have to work so hard, this sucks. You can't do that, right? You have to push yourself that I'm doing this because I want this, because I want to serve. And the more you serve your clients in the best state of mind that you have, they're going to refer business to you. It's just going to flourish for you. But if you're grateful in that moment, then you open those doors for everything else to come. And what's funny is, this is like a funny moment in a whole emotional day that we had with Tony, as George was sitting on a corner in our section, and he's walking around. There's 15,000 people, and you won't believe it. As he's passing George, he goes like this to George's head. It's really funny, and it was amazing because you don't think things like that happen. Watch, I'm going to show you guys.
And then they introduced me, and I walked in like this.
Team there was like 50 of us there. How lucky are we that we were able to get a whole section for ourselves and just enjoy the entire event. And honestly, guys, I just want to end with this, that any negative beliefs that you have in your own mind, they're a figment of your imagination. Why can't I show myself? And so anything that you are struggling with, you're on a team and he's driven, ask him. Anybody else that is struggling with, for sale by owners, for expireds, for SOI, anything that you have that can feed your business, please reach out to someone that is kind of better in that area, because everyone's here to succeed. If you can find a technique from someone else that works in your business, always ask if you're struggling, because we're all here to succeed. We're here to become better leaders and to become better at what we do so we can feed our business every day. And I would just want to end with that and be grateful and have an amazing week. John has an announcement. Okay, you guys, client appreciation. Don't forget to do this, because your clients, when you reach out to them and you bring them to an event or you appreciate them, they don't forget you. And we have the spring egg Easter egg hunt on the 13th. So John, go
Yeah.
ahead.
No, and this really is a phenomenal activity. I spent Saturday calling my SOI just to tell them about the Easter egg hunt, and in doing so, I have 2 more leads. So someone texted me and said, "Does it really cost $150?" No, it pays in leads. Yes, it does cost $150, but so what? We're gonna pass this around. When you sign up, they're gonna send you an email with the flyer for the event.
It's great, you guys, just because even if you bring your whole team, you guys are in teams, or Aaron, Jeff, Eric, anyone that you guys can bring your clients to this event, because it shows that you're thinking of them, it shows that you appreciate them, that you're setting the event, they're having fun with you versus just working with you. And so it's a great way to get some return business from them and let them think about you in a different way. I think it's great. And then Mike Ferry Production School. Anyone going to that? That's great. That's great. Honestly, it takes your presentation to a different level, and you see the top producers and you see presentations that they actually play out in different objections. And so it's a great way to kind of learn a little bit more and maybe tweak your own presentation to the best possible. Does anyone have any other questions about any other events? We have the Youth Summit coming up. Don't forget that. If you have any clients or you have friends that have young ones, that would be great. But let's go ahead and close up with the affirmations. And the sign-up sheet is still going to be here. You're welcome to sign up. And please do that as soon as possible so we can get a full count of how many people might be coming or how many RSVPs that we can get. Okay, I need some help up here. This is my voice. Chris, you want to help me?
I'm going to do that easy for you. Let's do that energy.
Come on, let's go.
Just starts that one.
Wait. Oh, thank you, Timber. Awesome. I succeed because I act on my goals. I'm an optimist.
I like talking to people. I know what's important to me. I remember people's names. I did plan my following. I passed my real estate. I know this is my favorite tool. I like asking questions listening. I try to improve myself still. I constantly my emotions back and forth. I focus on my every day. My presentation is far from places. I improve my skills daily. I'm happy. I love the process and the future of my business. I see my future is awesome. I love my life. I'm grateful, thankful. I control my thinking. I believe in me. I feel outstanding. I use my ways not sophisticated. I get things done. I provide customer service. I think my I connect with people. People love me. I love others. I discipline down with my daily schedule. I prospect daily. I set appointments daily. I'm a master trader. I achieve my goals. I'm a real estate rock star. I'm passionate about my life. I live in purpose. I'm confident in my self-skill. I know my destiny. I'm healthy and strong. I'm powerful. I'm unstoppable. I keep positive, kind, calm, productive,
Yes! Yes! Awesome! Have an amazing week, guys!
Yeah, an amazing day.
Yes!
One day at a time.
I took them all out of my office.
Hey.
Okay, Monday. Okay, that's it. Chris, is this stopped?
So just under.
So you can be for all of us here.
Yeah.
I am not going to sign that, no.